your head.
The sleight of fist.
No point. Stop. There's no point.
It's so good, though.
He's not getting there. At least not for a while.
Please land him. Just play an ogre.
Heavy physical damage that uses Bloodlust and abuses the maxed out Gush. So
That
early
sounds like
aggression.
a PA to me.
TA?
PA.
Yeah, but what about TA?
And then safe
TA
lane number.
versus Gyro Marana? Yeah. So, well, there's the Sand King. I like the I don't know. I'm down with the TA game, frankly.
You're like, yeah.
I like it. I'm into it.
All right.
They're going to ban the Kunkka.
I think that they just go PA. Ooh.
Well, that's not anything that I was talking about.
You know why?
No. False.
You know why.
No.
You know
Dude,
why.
That's Lanham.
You know why.
Yeah, I got it.
You know what's cooking.
Yeah, no, I saw what you were going for, and I'm not. No. All right. EG. How do you stop them? They ban the Kunkka, something with a little bit of control. Try and trap them down. Man, they need. Do you just pick Void?
5 seconds remaining.
Can you work a Void in? Because frankly, you got yourselves an ET, like you got an Ember and an Anti-Mage.
S4
You need some
Void.
kills.
Let's go. S4
No,
Void.
no. No, thank you. It would just you could just give her Arteezy. And you just have like the only problem with the Void is that they have Ravage and they have Cask. They have some pretty annoying stuff when you're trying to chrono kill people. I don't think Void's that good, but they need some sort of lockdown. And I don't like Sven, but they might feel pressured to pick the Sven. The other way to do it is that you just say, okay, we gotta play real fast, guys, and you just go like Jug or something. Okay, they take the TA, so that's a different way of playing fast, I suppose. No lockdown, but heavy damage. And just run this game down. What? Oh, damn.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so this is like the 4 style.
Whoa.
Witch Doctor.
4 Witch Doctor.
So
What is that?
Gush. I just Gush Maledict. They're just doing like a kill lane into the Gyro and the ET. The ET just dies to this actually. If he just gets gushed and maledicted, and you cast him after, I'm so disappointed right now. I love their support type.
Does Monet live in that lane up top against Sand King and Marana?
He's Radiant, so he can play Radiant off lane.
Oh, okay.
And it's a little bit safer.
They try and swappy swap.
If he plays safe, it'll be
Sand King Marana most likely.
they can.
The grossest cat ever. Look at that thing. Do you see that guy?
Maybe that's why they're just like, yeah, it is
Because
a
of the
really.
cat?
It's an odd one.
Because of the
It's
cat.
a fishy
that's why?
cat. I think that's a Nooksy special there.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a creepy cat. There's no doubt. It was the water cat for the water TI, you know.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course, of course.
And how else are you gonna do a water cat? They don't have sea cats. They only have sea horses. That's the problem. Of course, it is a mount,
What
so
if they
maybe the
did a
seahorse
horse?
was the way to go.
It's a possibility.
All right, give me these sea cat strats.
Look at it go.
The epic music. Oh, his face. Not its most flattering angle.
I actually do like that set a lot.
Yeah, okay, keep backtracking. It's
What
cool.
are you talking
Yeah,
about?
dig that hole.
Get out of here, Trent. Can't handle you. You're too much. Much too much.
Will there be a teleport canceled by stun or, by 10 minutes?
I'm just putting random things in. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, perfect. And the beautiful faces there again. Guys, they have to be this close for cast. Always works.
Setsu's
I feel like they're going by
quiet now.
faster. They're rushing through them this time.
That's right.
Just jumping through.
So it looks like they want to play up top there. Monet doing his little spins down bottom. Seeing if he can completely carry this one out. So a lot of pressure early on to Arteezy. And it's a Sumail Templar Assassin. Is Fly just going to like try and stack up the jungle constantly for this TA? I feel like he can't afford to do that.
Well, he has to do it for his gyro, so he has to.
But that's the thing, right? Is that if he's like doing that, doesn't Arteezy just get killed?
I think what happens is Arteezy doesn't get killed so much as oh, actually he's playing up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Maybe that'll be Crit's job. While he's just like arrowing some neutrals, he's gonna try and get some farm going at the same time.
Okay.
Some EG balloons down here.
It's like a mosh pit.
Oh, Flyby just want a high five. Fly is, yeah, not giving it to him.
Doesn't think he'll be able to make it back in time. The arrow is going to connect. And EG pick up 3. Well done.
Yeah, you're not wrong though. The stacks will not be happening for them. But yeah, I got a scared lane. So I think ET just hates this lane a lot.
He's just getting pummeled. Although there is also the rocket barrage. Lanham. Where does he decide to go at this point? Like, He's holding on, but he went for the cask first, did not go for Maledict.
There's the high five. They eventually got on flying low.
So things to keep our eyes on. Flyby punishing into Arteezy, just throwing out constant stuns. S4 down bottom, as we can see, is getting laid into by Monet on this anti-mage.
Already out of mana and has 1 mango. Not looking good.
It's a little noise we keep on hearing.
It's the nunchucks, I think, right? Or does he have the nunchuck set? Yeah, it's the nunchucks for the Ember. It uses the Brewmaster sounds.
Huh.
Yep.
That's really annoying.
Way to go, Valve. What? You don't like it? I love it.
It's really annoying. It's very cool.
Man, shout out to my boy Brewmaster, by the way. Haven't seen that hero whole tournament. I don't even think I've seen him banned.
No.
It's a darn shame.
Arrow comes through. Monet already bloodlusted, but taking a beating on this anti-mage. The lack of regen in this lane is potentially going to be problematic.
Man, this matchup mid to like this whole idea of the Ember and the TA is one of those ones that's like so argued about throughout this entire year.
Right.
I guess at this point I would assume it's Ember favored because back when it was like still being argued a lot was when she even had the denies.
Yeah.
So I would think that this would be going pretty well into Ember's favor, especially because he always had the advantage of the burning through the refraction stuff. Look at that damage from Sumail, just refreshing the damage instantly.
Oh, gotta be careful.
Yeah, Sets is doing the dance.
That was scary. And as we can see, already Sumail off to a bit of a tough start. 14-3 on the Ember versus the 7-1. And well, the other thing that we got to kind of keep our eyes on in this bottom lane is Crit is going to get the leap away. Monet, Burrow Strike comes through. Arrow's also going to connect. Not bad, but also not good enough. Afu, after laying down the earlier sentry, we'll see if S4 is going to be able to snipe his away.
He's out of regen, though.
Yeah.
That's not good. Because now the Caustic's coming out. And, like, what do you do?
Yeah, they still have a couple more seconds. He's got one on the Courier. He's got a salve as well as Tangos, but he went towards mid first.
I see.
It's about to be flying as well, so it
making its way. Just crawling. Little dog with a hot dog stick there.
Sumail going on to Setsu, looking for that first blood. Not quite there, though.
We forced out the fairy. Just saying, look, you're using it this time.
That's all right.
Guaranteeing it.
So not a whole lot of action early on here. After kind of a bit of a rough start, Sumail is now like he's sort of dominating this lane, at least in terms of pressuring back Setsu. But as soon as Setsu starts to push forward, burn off those refraction charges, it tilts back the other direction.
Yeah, part of the reason why like we have no kills is because on the side lanes you've got an AM who always has the blink to rely on, and then you've got the Gyro who went his boots first. And hard to catch up as Tide and Witch Doctor there when you guys don't have your boots yet. As we all know, Gyrocop is a pretty fast hero, rocking 367 once he's the boots going. And not a great kill hero this early on the Mirana either. Gonna try and secure the 4-minute rune here. Afu is moving in there too, so he's actually gonna die on the Ogre. Oh, maybe Monet can try and turn this around here. Just starts burning the mana, so they might not have the follow-up arrow.
Move, the arrow connects, but afterwards a blink is a potential.
Man, way to go, Monet. I thought he was just dead. I thought he was going to abandon him, and but him coming through and burning that mana stopped all the follow-up spells there from S4.
Yeah.
Ooh, they do have the bottle bot from Crit, though, so now he can bottle up S4 and then take that Arcane Rune, because Sumail's not going to be purchasing one.
So Crit picks that one up.
That's a big edge in this lane, because AM just got all that regen, but now they're fully back up on the mana, too. And we don't have a sentry here under the tower. Ogre's actually running all the way home.
This is very annoying to deal with. And now the arrow not going to connect, but with the Arcane Rune working, you can just keep him chill. Why are you hating?
Because I have flashbacks. Every pub I've ever played with a position 4 Moronic, that's exactly what they do. I'm coming. And they just chuck this arrow that misses and goes, oh. And then they just go arrow neutrals because you get mad at them. And they're like, well, fine.
Maybe you shouldn't be toxic to your team. What do you think about that trend?
Toxic in the draft. Position 4 Mirana. And TI starts. As long as she doesn't win the Arcana vote, obviously, you know, that would have been the real disaster. Just wait for the Wind Ranger pickers. You think this was bad?
EG, they pick up 3 runes, 2 of which are going to be bottled by that Mirana. Actually, no, excuse me. She didn't. She's saving the Arcane runes. A little bit of a difference. But Arteezy, so far so good in this lane in terms of staying alive, but the CS is a little bit of a different story. Slightly, ever so slightly behind the Tide Hunter. It's not anything to write home about. Everybody's kind of getting their farm so far.
Yeah. Really, it's just the mid laners are the same.
Uh-oh.
Not a lot to fall to Mavic though, so he's completely fine.
He's running around.
They have no spells, so Fly's trying to abuse this here and get that extra damage. But yeah, back in the mid lane there, Sumail.
Setsu, Fairy Fire, it's available.
Oh, there it is. We finally find that first blood.
Takes it down. Arteezy, second one as Lanham is going to drop. EG making the kills happen up top.
Really well done by Fly. Just, again, recognizing like, okay, they pop Cask, they pop the Gush, they didn't successfully get my Gyrocopter, I'm just going to start running at them. Start stapling their faces.
And after getting brought down low, Sumail picks up a regen up top and is suddenly back up to full. So comes into the lane and now can push back Setsu another time.
Here comes support Murano with the arrow. Arcane Rune can't miss. He is, however, under a ward and dewards it. Ha 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 ha.
You're so angry.
Oh, now TP's bottom.
S4.
Oh, but it's too late because you're a support Murano. Back on top. Oh, he's hit the Rattler this game. He doesn't have the briefcase or the stapler. So Fly, wah, cried the baby. Give him his
Fly
rattle.
by.
Oh.
Taking it. Gets the kill. Killing spree for Arteezy. He's got all three of them so far on his team. That's a nice way to start for the Gyrocopter.
But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And you're still a squishy gyro, so it has to be very careful not to give away that nice 400 XP bounty. Easy levels if it goes down.
Lanham with the classic miss on the Maledict.
It really is. All the Witch Doctor players know that life.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to cask first. I have to go for the Maledict so that I get the cask damage on the Maledict. Then you miss your Maledict. You're like,
Unfortunate.
next time you throw the cask first.
Murano was spotted out there on the Observer ward, so missed an arrow onto Afu. Might have been able to tell that there was a ward there based upon the movement of the Ogre. But S4 now. Dodge the way away. Aldec's out. S4's in trouble. That extra little bit of damage. Meanwhile, they're diving top and killing off Flyby. Again, S4 I think is just dead here. So Lanham finds that kill, and EG.
Offlaners unite
They're all going
in the
down.
grave.
But yeah, 1,000 gold lead. Not as significant of a lead as EG had in the last game.
Well, hopefully they don't lose this. But ah ha ha. Support Murano strikes again.
Put him to bed.
Yeah.
And now take the tower down. Teasy throws out the missile. And tier 1 tower. Sumail. Just going to keep on holding on to this mid lane. 53 last hits. Still basically even with Setsu.
Oh, it's kind of scary though, because Sumail's got the damage, right? So if he hits this arrow,
Right.
you do die.
Oh my god. Yeah, but again, the good ward placed down means that Crit not going to find an easy opening onto any of these heroes. And Afu just sort of walks over to the side and puts himself in a position to defend the Ember if things get a little bit too testy.
Yeah, since you can just play like mostly greedy. Where? Oh, he did have a run in it. Okay, I can see it. There we go.
See S4 just squaring off against Afu, who's off to the side. S4 knows that he's there. He walked under the ward, but they won't get anything.
So even in terms of last hits, but in terms of the net worth, he had to spend a bit more there on the Ember. So TA a little bit of an edge, about 500 gold or so. Ember doing a few more neutrals too, I think. So not quite as high bounty per last hit.
They do have a couple of stacks over on the Ancients for each. Afu gonna be found. And Monet walks forward into the stomp, and now in some trouble. They have the sleep. Can they find that kill into Monet?
Dude, they just instantly turn on that.
And Afu's dead too.
Where's the Fly tip? Excuse me? I thought you were a toxic gamer now, Fly.
He's got to go get the kill onto Afu first. Arteezy, mega kill streak.
5-0 and 1 at 10 minutes. It's going to give both those bottom bounties.
This guy is a monster.
He truly is in this one. And of course, the bottle there as well for crit. Oh, feels so good.
I think what's
Bottom's
weird
just
about
like,
this
well,
is,
they're
like,
getting bounties. I'm going to try and get the runes.
I don't know, RNG's laning stage has not looked particularly amazing, but they're still like sort of have been able to stay in it. But this is the same type of situation that we saw last game, where it was like they just kind of lost the lanes and didn't know what to do in the early team fights. But EG going to take full advantage and take down the second tier 1 tower now bottom.
no real available response here. Like, let's say you like burn Ravage or something. Okay, he's coming down. I don't think he's mana though, does he? Oh, he buffs his wand. So he's got Ravage mana, and they have three. Three
miss
spirits.
on the chains. And S4 just walks away. Unlucky.
Unlucky or unskilled? Well,
Unlucky.
is that a luck thing?
When I play, it's a luck thing.
Bit of a whip there. But they didn't have detection anyways. I don't think he was going to die.
I mean, I count it lucky if I don't hit chains before Remnant Slate.
The old echo blink problem.
Exactly.
That's the worst.
So Ember does pick up the Veil. 3 stack on the Ancients for EG. A 3,000 gold lead as well, as Sumail wants to clear through this and get into the first item, going straight Deso. Seems like the way to be.
Flyby camping the dead lane. Oh, here we go. Okay, the missile's coming. Here comes the arrow.
This impending sense of doom. You know what's coming.
Oh,
Ooh.
a little too late.
Oh, not quite there.
I don't think they would have dove. Oh, there we go. The wraparound.
Now they might need to be careful about the dive going the other direction. Is Arteezy going to give up a big old streak? Who takes it? It's Setsu. Only 400 gold, actually, because he shares it with some others.
So that's going to be a lot of XP.
Yeah, that's nice.
Almost level 10 now on that Ember. Of course, Sumail has been farming all across the map, constantly keeping this mid lane pushed in, farming his neutrals. Yeah.
They found him, and they have the ward already down, so Maledicted and looking like the second core for EG. Going to go down in about a minute.
You have to head towards those Ancients pretty soon. At this point, he might just wait for the Deso because of how much faster it's going to be, but we'll see. No, he's going to go do the... no, they're going to try. Okay. Thought maybe S4 was coming to join up for that, but no time because it's 20 seconds before Sumail's going to be returning.
Again, the setup for this arrow is not really there as much in this game. Normally you'd be looking for like the Blink Burrow, and actually they can't get it here. This is big. Epi looking for the opening. Setsu, stomp, catch the catch, and get the kill.
That is the ideal situation with your Blink Dagger. I guess the AM maybe is a little better because you're still trying to slow down that Battle Fury, but you'll certainly take the kill on the Ember Spirit.
Monet just going to be bloodlusted. Still about 1,500 or so, 1,800 or so gold away from getting that Battle Fury. But in the meantime, EG starting to put RNG in a little bit of a chokehold here as they take down the last of the Tier 1 towers.
They're able to trade top, though. I don't think anyone's going to be back in time for him, EG. However, they want a bit more in this mid lane. They're not quite done here.
But yeah, Monet is the main winner.
This is a bold attempt here.
Oh my god, Setsu, he's gone. Again, he just came back.
There's the power of the Mirana.
Oh,
there's Fly. All right, here he is. I was wondering what happened here.
I mean, it's got to feel good for EG. They've had a rough couple of days, but now to sort of put one win on their back and now feeling really good going into this game number 2.
Yep.
I can understand the tips.
Yeah, Fly had to fire up his team, man.
Yeah.
And now Sumail, you saw him just pick up the Deso. He cleared out the stack of Ancients and perfectly in time for the next one to spawn, get some Prowlers. They die so fast when you have this Deso. And suddenly he's at 8k gold, 2k ahead of his own Gyrocopter, who's the next highest.
Very impressive showing. TP away for Gyro as he heads up towards the top side. But the other thing that you can sort of count on for RNG is that there is still this team fight potential that they've got for themselves. The Tidehunter now, level 9, has Ravage back up again, and as we saw a second ago there as well, Monet starting to try and farm towards that Battle Fury and about 1,000 gold away from it. Can RNG make the space for their anti-mage to get online?
Not going to be easy,
No.
especially when they're just like Moonlight Shadowing into your territory once again. And they see the tier 2 that they want. What's that? What is that? It's the... Oh, just the hammer. Okay, very easy. Interesting. Well, it was 88 and 12 last time, around 15 minutes, I believe.
That's true.
67 and 33 this time.
Improvement.
Yes, that is true. And it was about the same numbers, about a 7k last match.
Yeah. I really like that ward that's right in front of the Roche pit by RNG. It's like they know that eventually they're going to head over that direction. but they do find up here on the top, RTZ in some trouble away from the rest of his team, but the Burrow Strike trying to interrupt, not happening. Now S4 is the one who's maybe going to go down as he takes about half of his HP pool. And EG losing their carry again.
Witch Doctor is their best burst damage at the moment.
Yeah.
They really need that Death Ward to try and make these plays. Typically he's picked for like the lane support situation, but in this 4 role, it was a little bit of the lane thing, but they just straight up needed some damage.
Burrow Strike there on the flyby, still hanging on to the Ravage. They have to keep a hold of that though, otherwise it's basically a free roach. As S4, arrow comes out, connects onto 1. Can they make this work though? Actually already dropping super low, Mirana's dead. EG lose the crit, and now maybe gonna lose another. Sumail also in trouble, the Ravage comes out, Setsu in the midst of all of them. Can they kill it off? Flyby is gonna be brought down, it looks like, and in the end, RNG have gone a bit too far. Setsu gets caught. As the rest of EG shows up, they take down that Ember.
That looked like it was going to be good because the Maledict was still going on S4, so his blink was so delayed because it was being just like tapped constantly by the Maledict. But just as it was running out, he timed it so that like he started the epi wall, he was still like waiting for it to happen, like, and it was like perfectly in sync.
Yeah.
Come back through and get all that damage out there too in tandem with Sumail by keeping him up and alive. So yes, they got the quick kill on Mirana, but not enough to. I mean, he ravaged. He only did 300 damage.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That's really not good. Yeah, now, I mean, again, you've got the Battle Fury done for Monet. You know that this is the way they need to sort of play it out, is buy space for him to come online, but it's feeling like it might not be quick enough. An arrow! Ooh.
So crit's going Greaves.
Okay.
I haven't seen that many position former on the games, but this is at least new for me in terms of the build. I like it though.
And now it feels pretty hard to take this fight without Ravage.
Do they have an urn builder? I
For
remember I asked EG about this once because I was like, man, you guys like never build urn. Like compared to other teams,
yeah.
It feels like a lot of teams will like make an urn happen, whereas they're just kind of like, if it's not an urn hero, I'm just not picking up an urn.
Right.
That sounds like crazy. Am I crazy? No, I don't see one.
No urns.
No urns.
They're gonna have to earn it.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Thanks.
No problem, man.
Yeah, that was
Always
great.
here for you.
Radiant's bottom tower.
S4 is going back for the Veil too. Witch Doctor, Spirit Vessel, almost online. But with that Burrow Strike opening on the offense.
Where's my Mirana?
Chase forward. Okay, apparently they're just gonna find the kill. So Sand King dead, and RTZ wanting to make it happen. Rest of RNG not gonna be able to get out of here in time. So a double kill for RTZ. Feels like they'll take that.
Yeah, that was completely fine. They wanted the arrow follow-up, I think. Or at least S4 wanted someone to follow up, but as long as they get Setsu, this is completely okay by them. And well, alright, a little bit of deja vu happening here. Last time it was like 22 minutes, then we get a pre-20-minute attempt on a tier 3. This one looking a lot better than the last game. Ravage back in 2 seconds, but Tide, he's just running. Seeing how far he can waddle.
Yeah, there's not really a great way to come in and fight this as Monet. He has his Yasha at this stage, but that's not nearly enough. So Sumail's sticking around. The arrow, it's going to connect.
Oh, we got big upgrades on this courier.
Oh, this is dangerous,
That's
though.
a gyro
Sumail
BKB.
getting low, low, low. Is he going to go down? They might end up losing Aegis. No, they break it. And Sumail turns around the BKB before Aegis actually recognizing they had this opportunity to take the fight. TP coming back in a second from Flyby if he wanted to, but it's really hard to get behind.
Man, giant courier. The double BKB courier. That was pretty crazy. Makes the long journey across the map, and they will hold. They'll lose their tier 3, but because he popped that BKB before the Aegis, yeah, he doesn't want to get ravaged right after the buyback. So easy shrine for now. Not the more valuable shrine, but they're gonna Moonlight Shadow right back in.
They don't have Sumail with the rest of the team.
Yeah, and so that means he's showing on the wave, though. Was he showing? I think he might have been showing during Moonlight.
Yeah.
Which means they're just trying to scare them back into their base, essentially.
Right, so he heads off to the north, trying to find this anti-mage, who is continuing to farm away. They knew he's going to be over by the bounty runes. Oh no, and he goes right into all of them. They're going to wait for the counter spell to wear off. Burrow Strike comes through. That guy is done.
All right, Fly. Show me your news. Oh, I thought that was it. He's just buying a smoke. He's showing some mercy here.
So a minute and a half left for before this Aegis is going to be reclaimed. What more can you get with it for EG? They're looking for Setsu.
I mean, they have a blink on TA. They're definitely good to go.
Yeah.
I think they can do this. Just needs to hurry his little booty over to that mid lane. At least guarantee this tier 2.
I think
with
they're going
ease.
the Rax bottom.
A little bit of both, perhaps. The catapult's still hitting the wave, or the tower mid. S4's hanging around near it. Now that wave died instantly. Jeez.
So a minute left. They need to be a little bit careful as Anti-Mage is back up and Ravage is there as well for RNG. Move over. Afu does have Fire Blast. Ooh.
Oopsie. Big lag.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, he blinked first, so it's fine.
Yeah. I'm with you. Picking up what you're putting down. Tidehunter, no avenue of initiation for him. As we do see just the massive amount of physical damage that's coming out. Big one is for the gyrocopter magical damage.
Same thing with S4 too, man.
Yeah. But yeah, 21 minutes in, and EG with a pretty dominant spree. It also feels like they just have, you know, more of these team fight items and things to keep them alive through pretty limited damage on RNG. Like it basically has to be Setsu going off in the duration of a Ravage.
And they don't have a great bomb to hit with the Mana Void either.
No.
Which they need to find something. But they have the Veil to like amp all of this magic damage, but they certainly have quite a bit of.
It's either the Gyro or the Mana that are the best ones to hit with Mana Void. Taking away a lot of the damage. Good goes Scepter and Tidehunter, keeping them alive for the moment. They have to buy back now on the Ogre as Sumail going to get stunned a few more times. Somehow that bounced to him a third time. Rooted, Barracks going down. Ogre still hanging on to it now. They don't have a glyph, so this is going to be a melee Barracks dead. They want to finish off Monet getting the tier 1 tower in that mid lane, getting towards a Manta. It's feeling like it's not going to quite happen in time to defend.
No, and he plays the super safe, just gets back away from that tier 1 tower in the mid lane. So well played by EG, thinking themselves the full set of racks, and now they will just patiently wait for the next Roche to try and keep building this lead. RNG clawed their way back to the last one. This game looks a lot harder to do so. They got some of the heroes. They got like this wombo combo in the Ravage. You of course have an Anti-Mage with his scaling abilities, but Gyro, similar in that regard. Even the Templar Assassin these days with the traps on the side lanes is way better than she ever used to be versus the Anti-Mage. Because when he tries to like cut waves like that, you can kind of counter it with some of your traps.
Yeah, it's so annoying to push against the TA. And I love these little traps that are like in random hard camps, right? Because it gives you that moment of information of just where is that Anti-Mage.
It's really good for the Sand King too.
Yeah.
Just he's the one who wants to follow up on those.
You can see Monet farming out the EG side of the map.
Safest place to be, far away from EG.
That's true.
Because they're taking your structures right now.
Arteezy keeping the pressure on. Top lane, BKB currently in hand. Going next towards the active Scepter, it looks like.
Almost feels a little unnecessary in this game.
Alright, Monet has Manta. Is this enough? Where he can start to like show up to fights at all, or?
Yeah, he has to show up to the next fight. So there's no point just losing the game. Might as well at least try something with the AM.
No point losing the game.
Yep.
Trent packs.
Yeah, put it on a poster. It's really good.
Yeah, I like it. But yeah, you can see Setsu up top. Gets scouted out by Arteezy. Gonna have a missile head his direction. There's gonna be a quick jump out. And Monet in the meantime cutting the waves back behind the tower. Looking to try and take that tier 1. But in the meantime, EG able to take the mid-tier 2 tower, and the chokehold continuing as EG have taken down the shrines and looking to try and take complete control over this one.
I'm not even sure what item makes this feel better for RNG. They already got the Manta. Feels like he needs Butterfly and Basher.
Yeah.
And Setsu's scaling has just looked pretty rough here. He's trying to get himself into a Maelstrom next to go with his Veil, so stacking up all that damage, but you've got the BKB, TA, gyro. 10 seconds on the gyro even still sitting there after all this time. Might even wind up on a fly sooner than later.
Jump forward, Afu. I mean, he didn't just stand a chance at all. It's real bad. Lanham maybe trying to set up for a fight here. No, he realizes that as soon as there's multiple heroes in the area, you have to back out.
Alright, well, EG continuing again, just forcing them back to the high ground. Super safe Dota, and it's going to be a... That was like 3 minutes. That was maximum Roche. Thanks, Gabe.
No problem.
Let me see how it is. Oh, sorry, Gabe, big N.
Yeah.
Gabe N.
Yeah, my name doesn't have an N in it. Uh-oh. Monet? We're by S4. S4 is taking cleave damage, and you're sitting on the trap. You jump forward. The Burrow Strike turned against S4. Miss on the Maledict, but hits on the dust. Setsu dodges the arrow. RNG
Whole lot happening there. Let's get out of here.
There's a 4,000 disparity, or 4,000 gold disparity right now between the bounty runes.
I thought you were going to say between the TA and the animates, because there's also that.
Yeah, that's true. You ain't lying. TA, Deso done, and I think this is a Daedalus coming up.
Yes, it is. Complete. As well as the Yules for S4.
That also means no buyback. I don't know if it really matters,
yeah,
though.
You don't need buyback on any of these heroes.
Like, EG is so far ahead at this point that, like, every fight that's going to be taken is going to be on the
I mean,
RNG
even if you lose
side
a
of the
fight,
map.
what are you buying back for?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, nothing. Rating just get the Roche pit. Just wondering, is this Roche up right now, or is that what they're doing?
They need to get out of the base. They need to... I mean, it's just so hard, right? Like, everywhere you move, they need to go as 5. And right now, they're underneath a ward. They're trying to take these ones out. Arteezy moves in closer to position. The arrow, long range. Oh, Arteezy's there. Stunned for the moment. Still holding on to that BKB. Not deciding to pop it as of yet. And Setsu's just going to retreat as well. It's more time being bought for this anti-mage. But the root now... onto that Sand King, they dodge away from the arrow, and RNG is holding on. It's not great, but, you know, it is what it is.
They're not feeding.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
pretty much all you can really credit and kind of hope for at this point, frankly.
So if you're Monet in this game, what's your goal in the fights? Like, do you try and show up at the last second? Do you wait for, like, your team to be buying back? It feels like they're just trying to delay as long as possible.
Fly, well, ideally he just has to watch out for S4. That's the big target for him in these engagements. It's just like not getting burrow striked and then chain stun down. So he either needs to target S4 or have vision on him so that he can get the counter spell off.
Okay.
Ideally he wants to just kill Fly, because Fly's like pretty easy to kill and has a big impact in the engagements because his aura is just constantly going. But that's what S4 is all about. He'll just be guarding Fly, making sure he can cast his spells or create essentially initiation situation.
Okay.
They have the sleep. They're not going to go for the arrow.
You had mentioned the need to finish off both Butterfly and Basher for AM, and it definitely feels like that's what's needed as Roche is about to
Far
respawn.
away.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting close to having the Eagle Song at the very least. Also, talents, not the worst thing in the world, like the Blink cooldown, or honestly, the Uncontrollable Illusion. Both are good depending upon what you need.
Yeah, I'll probably just Blink cooldown. I haven't seen the illusion one in a while.
Yeah.
Look how fast that Roche died. Holy. Like just started it.
Just cheese. Good to go. Sumail ready to walk down a lane now. This Evil Genius has 15,000 gold lead.
At just like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Not even. Buys a mid lane after the Roche on Fly. Just helping out the team. Wants to get a Solar Crest eventually.
Yeah.
Tier 1 tower down. Monet. Split. Pushing.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Alright, hold the high ground, team. I'll be back eventually.
Got things to do.
Yep. Gonna try and win us a Dota game.
He does have the Eagle Song done, and is close to finishing off the talisman. He's actually pretty close to a Butterfly. But Sumail is coming right now. Fast and furious. The
Setsu.
sleep there onto 2. Another nice little hit there. Sumail gets caught by the Maledict. And Setsu already dead, and he might need to buy back in this one.
I would certainly think so. I guess we're trying to bait them in first. There
Strike
it is.
comes out. They've got him caught. Afu in trouble. Fly by Ghost Scepter, keeping him alive. They need to kite out this BKB, but it's not going to happen. And after having bought that blink, that means there is no Tidehunter in the next fight, but they did manage to find the 1 kill. Triple buyback still. No Tidehunter, no Ravage available.
Bit of a flubble now. There is the butterfly.
Right.
All right, team. I'm here. I'm ready to engage.
See if they can do it.
Guys, where'd our buildings go?
Monet moving over and inside. Can jump if he wants to, but it's not
busted
easy.
too.
God. Oh, it's just too tough. It's really, really hard without Ravage.
I mean, Sumail has his cheese because he already bought his BKBs. RTZ, I think, handed it back over.
Yeah, Monet's just back to farming again.
I mean, he gets so far.
Oh, God.
That's yeah. He did not blink for the rune this time.
Learned my lesson. So no buybacks available for RNG now, but they will smoke up, see if they can possibly bait out Monet. Land him an Afu in the area. Well, counter spell, but he's just leaving. His team is gone. And Monet lift up Eul's Scepter, gotta run away. Afu's dead too. They have no buyback.
Monet.
All right, finds crit. Not gonna work though. The illusions get worn out. Have they found him? Setsu looks like he should be okay as well. Has the Maelstrom done. God, this is such a sad game for RNG. It is so tough to do anything at all. The DD is there on Sumail, but the tier 3 tower is going to drop. You can see, yeah, a lot of creeps hit for Monet, but not a whole lot of
5,000 hero gold for RTZ though. That's pretty good with 11, 2, and 10.
Yeah, that's fair. So this is going to be...
Oh, that's XP. That makes way more sense.
Going down, and EG. They hit the chains onto the catapult. Not what they're hoping for, I don't think. As this is the last set of racks that's going to go down. Mega creeped. And, well, Burrow Strike there. Not quite going to connect, but they have Mega creeps. They back away. EG, fine. Ravage doesn't connect onto anybody. Oh, it feels real bad. Trent, it feels real bad. And they're going to find the kill onto Setsu, 70 seconds, GG. Ugh, man, EG played well.
That was a slow burn.
Yeah.
That game was over a very long time ago. But of course, it's TI. You're going to play it out. We're not going to blame him for that. You're going to try every single avenue that you can to come back because it almost worked last game when they were down to a almost worse situation at 15 minutes. But some better